Welcome to How Do I Correct Mistakes or Amend Content in My Health Record? I'm Dr. Michael Warner with Patient Advocacy Initiatives. Let's start off with 3 quick questions. There are many ways to request to amend your health record. If you were seen for left elbow pain and your health record says right elbow pain, then you need to contact your medical provider. This is particularly important if you're about to get an x-ray of the wrong elbow. With a telephone call or an email through your patient portal, there's a good chance that the problem will be fixed right away. Most of the time, should you find an error, mistake, or misrepresentation, you will need to request to amend your health record. In order to do so, many health systems will have you complete a request to amend form. In this form, you can explain the problem in your chart and suggest better documentation. In some institutions, this form is sent to a compliance officer, who then contacts your medical provider to consider your request. A medical provider has 60 days to respond to your request to amend the record, and the answer may be no. Imagine if a person sees a doctor and then a week later says, I meant to tell you about my back pain, and I'm sure I told you about it at the office visit. Could you please add it to my last note and prescribe me some medication? You know from what you've learned so far that the doctor must address back pain as a chief complaint and then document a related history, pertinent examination, and medical decision-making. With no documentation from the medical encounter, you can see how difficult it is to go back and amend the record. Amending the health record also creates big problems because of the doctor's responsibility to notify and link. If you find a problem in your health record and request to amend it, then a doctor must link the old version to the new version. Then the doctor must review your access log and notify anyone else who may have viewed your old version, so to let them know that a new version is available for reviewing. Sounds like we are digging a big hole of trouble. Sadly, our healthcare system is already in big trouble. We spend more money on healthcare than any other country on the planet. At nearly 18% of our gross domestic product, we spend proportionally more than any other country in the world, aside from Liberia and Sierra Leone, which are both struggling to fight Ebola. In regard to quality, we rank poorly. When compared to 10 other countries on a long list of quality measures, we rank, as Dan Monroe of Forbes magazine wrote, dead last. With regards to satisfaction, 66 is considered good enough. We can't afford to mess around. The digital age, computers and electronic health records were supposed to help us be more efficient. But that has not happened, and there's a reason why. We have not been feeding the right information. Your doctor does not have the time to ask you 30 questions, wait for your answers, and then type them all into the computer. Rushed and overwhelmed, your doctor will likely interrupt you within the first 12 seconds. We know that patients arrive at a doctor visit with an average of 3 concerns. Once interrupted, however, a patient has only a 1 in 52 chance of returning to those concerns. When medical records are reviewed, they fail to fully elicit why the patient came to see the doctor 77% of the time. The immediate goal of this organization is to emphasize the need for enough information in your health record so that your story can be retold. Then you can be heard and hopefully understood. Your information may not make immediate sense to your medical provider. Some of your problems will be puzzling. Perhaps your problem has not manifested enough symptoms to be detectable. But if we all contribute to the accuracy and proper content of our health records, then information specialists will be able to use data and help us. Computers have revolutionized the manufacturing world and most of the service world, all except for healthcare. Let's embrace computers. Let's embrace the digital age. But let's first take control of the information and start improving our health system. If you want to set the story straight in your health record, you can amend it in many ways. You may be able to make a simple change by contacting a staff member where you receive medical care, or you may need to complete an official request to amend form. But it is worth it. If your health care or the health of someone you care for is on the line, you need to do everything you can to be heard and understood. Because an accurate history will lead to an accurate diagnosis and an accurate treatment. If you want to improve the accuracy of your health record, meet me at the next module. In preparation, I ask you to visit our website, patientadvocacyinitiatives.org, or our Facebook page. And please look at our universal prehistory. Also, you will see 2 examples of how to use a prehistory. Print them out if you like. Please answer these quick questions, and I'll see you at the next module.